Hi Scorpio, here's your 2026 guidance. This is, all about the energy that's around you. So, a bit like your weather forecast in a way, so as you go through into 2026. You've got the card fragments. So many things around here. Kind of maybe it's about building things up and, and building bridges. Is there anyone you need to build bridges with? Forgiveness. Is there anyone you need to forgive? Do you need to forgive yourself? Might say also that that maybe you've been in some heavy emotional cycle and you feel like you're fragmented. Feel as if you've been like smashed apart in a sense, really. But you're going to find 2026 is a bit different. It's like building things back up in a way, really. And, we never build things back up the same way because we're a different person when we're on the way up, and because you've learned, you've changed and grown and found your inner strength, when you hit rock bottom, so up you climb in a way. So if you've been through a very difficult time, this is a time of bringing things together. That's kind of like the message I say for you. Bringing everything together. Bringing you together. Are you doing what you want to be doing? Are you happy with your life? So it's about sort of like rebuilding. That's the feeling I get around you as well. I want you to also know that this is a very intuitive year for you, so really trust your instincts and go with your instincts. Gut instincts can get muddled by fear and doubt and stuff like that. So know what your instincts are. Um, they're very not ego based or driven, or they're not me. They are about what's best for you, but from coming from a different perspective or different angle. So really sit down quietly sometimes and really check in with yourself. I feel also as well that some of you are going to find 2026 is a bit of an inner journey. It's if you're going off on a bit of a spiritual journey. 2026, the way you start, the way you end, you'll feel very differently about who you are. So there's going to be a lot of like soul searching going on around. Maybe you're in that already. So stay true to yourself. Stay true to your authentic self. Stay true to your spirituality, whatever that word means for you. So there's also something else you might be thinking of learning, or you may be picking something up again that you've left behind. You think, oh, I'm gonna really like learn a little bit more about that, or you was gonna learn something a while ago and never did. Whatever it is, something new or something you've left behind, you're going to really embrace and get your teeth into as well. It's going to be a few contracts that's being signed this year for some of you, and some of this is connected, one, to where you live, and two, to where you work as well. So there could be some connections to some of you could be moving to a new location and then finding a new job in that new location. Some of you also where you work are going to see restructuring in your work. Maybe your work role changes, maybe the people around, maybe the management or something. So you may find sort of like as you go further into the year that it feels as if you've got a new job because there's all these new energies around as well. But really focus this year, really focus on you. Don't waste this year. Really make sure that you're doing things that work well for you. It's a building year. It's a year of structure. It's a year of building. It's a year of like getting your head down and grinding along, but really sort of like building up your structure, your roots. Where do you feel rooted? If you feel very unrooted, 2026 could start the build up of feeling more rooted. And whatever that word means, it's not just about building, it's about where your heart is as well. So you're going to have some triggers in the heart area, and there's going to be a real kind of discovery, I want to say, in that area for you. Not sure what that means. There's going to be a real discovery as well. You're going to also have a bit of fate and destiny, like crossing paths, bumping into someone. Now that could be romantic, could be friendship, could be a random conversation with someone that inspires you to move forward. So there's going to be something that comes your way, and it's very much like a random bumping into. I think this is brought to you by a person, so so from that person could lead you on to sort of like the next step in your phase of your life, you know. So with fragments, you know, it's like grabbing everything together. But you know, when something has smashed and everything's gonna fix, so my question for you as you step into 2026, what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of, Scorpio? So it's time to release, it's time to let go, and it's time to free yourself up. Let go of your intensity and open up to sort of the beauty and the magic that's out there as well. You can always be looking back or looking over your shoulder, or you know, intense in a sense. Relax, relax, relax. Learn how to relax, because stress may get the better of you at times. So make sure that you are working on your mind, meditation, mindfulness, so you don't get yourself burnt out, you know. And you know, and some of you are going to have to take a leap of faith. So you know, again, you know, it's a very spiritual time around you, 2026. If you're making a leap, it feels right, this is the right thing to do. Any fears or doubts come up, that's perfectly normal, but don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you from sort of like going to the next kind of sort of like step in life as well. But you will be having some letting goes, some releases, and you need to let go as well, because you can hold on too tightly, and you can you know, time to forgive the past. Okay, it's time to forgive, let go, and move on. We are going into one cycle, you know, it's next year is a 1 year, and then we go into the horse. So the horse, the year of the horse. So you want to make sure that you have let go, you're not taking any negative stuff into the next cycle, because that will just drag along with you as you go into a next new one as well. Some of you are going to be thinking about a new image, maybe you're changing your hair, maybe it's new clothes, maybe it's just like, maybe you're just fed up of how things are, and you're really ready to embrace a bit of a change, and that's all right. There's knowledge and wisdom in this year in 2026, so be open to learning, be open to reading, be open to gaining more information and knowledge for bettering yourself, but also like spiritually, in whatever way it is, the word knowledge, learning. So make sure that you are really embracing that energy this year, because maybe that's where your success lies. Maybe that's where you can make more money, or maybe it's just a sense of having an understanding more about who you are, or life in a way, really. So make time to read, make time to sort of like listen to, I don't know, podcasts, and gather more knowledge and gain more wisdom, you know. So, but you must really trust in the process, and make sure that you are very honest about who you are. Don't be hidden away. Don't try to pretend you're someone that you're not. You know, be you. Be proud of who you are. So fragments now is like building things up and moving forward. You know, with your head held high, proud of who you are, and thinking about what you like to bring in to 2026, because it does have a different feel for you, and it is out there for you if you're willing to let go, trust, you know, and explore and see where the universe wants to take you.